Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to another session of Conversations with Jeff. I apologize ahead of time for the background, but it is what it is, right? So we keep moving anyway, baby. Listen, our mission, those of you already know, but those of you who don't know, our mission and our purpose is to share impactful information from speakers from all walks of life, professions, different areas of, setbacks and struggles, and they've made it through and they've used the comeback as the stepping stone, right? And so they give impactful information through their stories and then give you the listener, you that person out there that's know you're meant for more, that continue to get up every day and fight for who you want to be, but you still haven't gotten there yet. I want you to tell you, keep stepping forward. Keep moving forward. Do not give up. Do not stop. Right? Winners never quit and quitters never win. Winners never quit and quitters never win. And listen, we offer what I believe is the most impactful tool that we all have. Oh man, to be able to change our life. Oh, I like to say in an instant because it takes some work though. It can change our life. And that's that conversation you're having with yourself about yourself. Oh man, that's thinking. Oh, how's it doing for you today? When you looked in the mirror, who did you see looking back at you? Were you smiling at that person? Or was that person telling you to go back to bed? Or, reminding you of the stuff you didn't get done yesterday? Or giving you all the reasons not to get up and battle what you have to do today, man? To take that most important task that you need to do and get it done. So we piddle through the day. And all that does is stack more and more on us. And that conversation, that thinking, continues to flourish in our life, man. Hey, well, listen, my name is Jeff Tyson, man. For those of you who don't know, and I'm known as the comeback king. I got that name from folks throughout my lifetime that have seen me battle going through the setups, right? Moving through personal things, sports, business, family, and health, and continuing to use what I keep telling you about. And that's the understanding of the conversation. Once I understood how powerful that is and how much of a limitation it created in my life around my limiting beliefs, around my negative personality. Oh man, I didn't think I was, but I was. Anybody else like that out there? And most importantly, my worthiness. How could I be worthy after making all these mistakes? How could I be worthy as a young kid struggling in school? How could I be worthy? Mom and dad, they love us. But I didn't get the hugs and things that a sensitive boy needs to get that I give my grandson every time I see him, because I know the power in touch, right? And ladies and parents, listen to me when I say this. Hey, if you have sons, make sure you hug them equally and as much as you do your daughters. I don't care how old they are. Still give them hugs, still give them kisses, still give them the things that they need, that touch as a human being, man. I'm tired. I could talk about that one forever, boy, because we were from that old way of training where boys are supposed to be men. Boys don't cry. Don't be a sissy. I mean, that's crazy, right? You just got punched in the face or got hit by a baseball bat or you ran into the door of a car when the full speed on your bike. Those are just 2 or 3 things I did as a kid. And you end up tumbling and you hit your head and get big knots knots like this on your head, man. But it's not supposed to hurt, right? Oh, man, the things we don't know do the most damage, right? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Boy, that is the classic, craziest statement. I used to say it all the time. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. As someone told me how goofy I looked. As someone told me I'm stupid because I failed the 2nd grade or 1st grade. Someone told me, oh man, Jeff, you're goofy looking. I mean, I'm not the only one that's gone through these experiences, right? Where it creates the story we listen to. And that's that conversation you're having with yourself about yourself. And it just stacks on, baby. It doesn't stop. It stacks on. So I'm here to tell you something new today, man. It's just betting on yourself. Are you willing to do the things necessary to change, to bet on you? I am here to tell you that it is possible, right, for you to become whatever it is that you want. It is possible for you to overcome the setbacks that you're facing. It is possible that no matter how many mistakes you made, that you can still achieve the things that you're looking for in your life, man. Listen, I'm living proof of where we are right now, right? I mean, I've got things going on in my health. I have to put, I not have to. See, funky thinking, man. I get to put these lovely tights on every day. I get to because I'm here, y'all. Right? The alternative to not putting them on is, well, right. And I live in Texas, and the weather's going to get hot, but I'm still going to wear them. I'm going to be a fashion model. I got something I call a little girdle that I put on too, right? Ha! But it's not permanent, man. But it's part of the process. And I want to moan sometimes to myself. I don't say the words out loud, right? Because I saw two parents who, mom and dad, man, they have done so many things, and they're been gone a long time. But the impressions that they left, one of them was never complete. Focusing on what it is they want and going after and getting it no matter what. If they were tired, didn't feel good, or missed the boat, or whatever it took to get it done, man. And so when I tell you, look, I speak from experience that these things are all part of the process for me. I've learned to accept these opportunities, believe that they are opportunities, even though it feels like crap, even though I want to whine. I know on the other side of this is that I'm going to be back without these, right? And I'm here and I'm present, man, and in family. We lost my business associate and partner and baby sister a little month ago, man, out of the blue, man. And I'd like to tell you that, I'm just going to tell you this. I believe in dealing with grieving as it comes. I'm not one. I used to be that stuffer that everything was okay and I would stuff. But I found myself at the end of my rope, stuffing, right? No longer could I be the dressed up garbage can, looking good on the outside, but wanting to die on the inside from all the things I had stuffed and ignored. Finally, I had to surrender that, man. A medication, I call it, the little funny stuff you roll up and things you sip out of bottles and, no longer work, man. And so I found a new way to live and began a new journey. And I've shared that journey with folks over the last 30 years, man. And it's about finding out who you are, going back and figuring out what life experiences that you had that created the inner voice that you're dealing with today, and then begin to find some new ways to replace that, among other things. So I want to tell you that, bet on yourself today. And you can do that by simply, like I always talk about, become aware of that chatter, I call that stinking thinking that's spinning in your head, baby. I know, spinning around all the time that you're listening to. Become aware of what you're listening to, number one, and become determined to change by taking different action, by pausing. If nothing else, just pause. I always tell you, man, pause for it, because it always shows up every day. It's there nonstop. And you're either going through a comeback, you're in one, you're just getting started in one, and you're coming out the other side, catching your breath and getting ready for the next thing. That's how life is, particularly for those of you out there making stuff happen in your life. Those of you out there that are going against the grain, that are swimming upstream, following that voice that's in your head that says you are meant for more. Especially you folks. I cheer you on, baby. Don't stop moving. Don't quit. Right? Keep it moving forward, baby. Change that. So you become aware of it. And number two, become determined not today for that to be the key to your dismal day, but let that be the key to a successful day. Begin to smile when you start going down that rabbit hole about things that you couldn't control, things that you're worrying about that may or may not happen, how you might feel about yourself as a child. Stop it. Become deliberate now and beginning to change what it is that you say to yourself. Find something that you can stick to no matter what. I'll give you this one. You are worthy of success. Nothing shall stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied. You are worthy of success. Nothing shall stop you from reaching your destiny. You will not be denied, baby. Come on, say it with me one more time. You are worthy of success. Nothing shall stop you from reaching your destiny. You will not be denied. And you say that to yourself. You got to say it, quietly say it, but then you begin to say it so loud that it shouts. You shout out these words, and I guarantee you say that over 10 times, that alone will begin to turn. And then you begin to see yourself as that person. That's what what do you do in the dark, man? I heard this the other day, and I was talking to me. Okay, Jeff, what have you been doing when you had all this time on your hands? Have you really been focusing on what you need to do, or you been doing crap stuff? I've been doing a lot of crap stuff, man. You know, blaming it on how I feel, and yeah, I got to figure out what we're doing here with Conversations with Jeff, and how we're going to continue to promote it and all those other things, because that was not my space. But you know what? Grateful to have people around me that can help me out. Most importantly, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, whether I have anybody or not. And it may be that way for a while, right? Man, I'm just sharing what's going on in my life, man, and that part of it, man. And in business, because we had some things got put on hold, and here's the thing, though. I mean, all that stuff I was thinking about planning, I believe that God and the universe has a play in this also. What are they trying to tell me, Jeff? Hey, Jeff, put this thing down. Maybe this isn't the path you need to follow. Some of the things we were working on that we were getting ready to expose you guys to, right? Maybe that's not what you're supposed to do, Jeff. Be patient, my son, right? I mean, be patient about what it is, man. Stop procrastinating. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. This is just Jeff having a conversation with you, telling you what's going on, right? Family, health, business, right? And community, and then lost another dear, almost like a brother to me I've known over the last 30 years. A couple of weeks ago, and he's older, and so it's happening. Life is showing up, man. But as I always say, the gifts are in the mess. The battle is in the comeback. The real blessings come from showing up, man. So I'm not talking today so you guys can say, oh, poor Jeff. No, I'm just letting you know that, hey, man, I worked my best to do the things that I'm talking to you about. Right? And the business piece of it, you guys know I have to work on satisfying some old debt. And, that's not going like I wanted to, but I'm still here. And it doesn't change the fact that I will take care of my responsibilities. It's going to take a little longer. I'm breathing through that part of it too, right? And know that this is all made. Oh man, it's designed to see how bad I really want these things I talk about in my life. To be able to create, a message around changing people's lives through the conversations they're having with themselves about themselves, and giving them some tools that they can use right now, to begin the process. You don't have to have an education. You don't have to have a lot of money. All you have to have is the willingness to change. Are you willing to change if the possibilities of what I'm talking to you about are true? With the work. I mean, you got to do the work, man. Come on. Nothing's easy. This is definitely not the easy street here, baby. But it's the most rewarding. So I just wanted to stop in because our time is at 11 o'clock, and we're going to do our best to stay at 11 o'clock, and we do have some guests planned to come in. But I wanted to just share that. Are you willing to bet on yourself? Because I saw that in the training session, and it's like, man, how many of us are willing to bet on ourselves? And if we're not, why not? And it was like, oh man, it's perfect. It's the conversation you're having with yourself about yourself. It's that limiting belief that we all carry. It's the not being worthy feeling that sneaks up, or we carry that around. We drag it around, right? Drag that bag of worthiness around like it's just. Put it down. I think I said put it down. They say God ask you to put your worries and pains at His feet. Put it there. Whoever you believe in that is here to help you, give it to them, man, and do your part. What is your part? Your part is to do what I'm telling you. Pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Say a different message to yourself. No matter how often or how long it takes you, each and every day, man. This is a daily, hourly, minute by minute, second by second process, baby. And sooner or later, it will become automatic. And then you still have to do it. Because life shows up, man. So the battle, the comeback, is all part of the greater life that's waiting for you. So I encourage you, man, listen to me. Listen closely. You are meant for more. Nothing shall stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied. That stinking thinking that is spinning off on you, you got to put it down, baby. Put it down. You're going to pick it up. I picked it up today. I already told you about my tights that I put on every day, man. And if you're wondering, I got one on and one off. Hey, watch out now. I appreciate this. So share this message, subscribe, set the bell notification, thumbs up. I appreciate some folks passing this on later. And for those of you who continue to support Conversations with Jeff, I really appreciate that. And I want you to know, man, get excited about the struggles. Get excited about the roadblocks that keep coming up. Get excited about the battle, because the blessings are on the other side. Your purpose is waiting for you. Let's go get that purpose. Let's do it now. Don't wait. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you later. Stop that stinking thinking, baby. Talk to you soon.